Hello, my name is Harry, and welcome again to A Senior's Perspective with a Twist. I'm continuing my series of giving good advice, and of course, we're speaking from a senior's perspective. But the subject for today is how to not be a procrastinator. Uh, to procrastinate is to uh, postpone uh, decision making or certain actions, to say you're going to do it another day or hours later, or even you're going to postpone it for 6 months when you don't necessarily have to do it. So, procrastination is an act that's unnecessary, but people do it all the time. Some even have a habit of being a procrastinator. Well, if we want to eliminate steps of procrastination, number one, we need to get organized. We need to have a plan for the project or the idea that we have. Excuse me, that's my little dog friend. He bumped the camera stand. Uh, anyway, point number two, remove distractions. Distractions can get in the way. They can cause us to not focus on what needs to be focused on. And as a result, we know that we have to do that particular thing, execute that plan or idea, but we procrastinate. We decide, I'm not going to do it right now because something has distracted us. Third point I want to make is we need to prioritize what is truly important and determine what needs our attention first. That's prioritizing. That's getting things lined up in the way that they should be lined up. If you know that your car needs to be repaired, then before you drive it, prioritize to get it in the shop. That's what we mean by prioritize. Because, of course, there could be an accident if the car is not in good running shape. Point number four, have some goals for your project or your idea that you intend on executing. Know the things that are required. There might be a three-step process, and then goal number one should be the first step, and then goal number two, the second step, and then of course number three, have some goals that we can decide that this is how we're going to execute the plan or the idea that we have. Number five, make a deadline. Don't allow yourself to just project wildly into the future. I'll get it done maybe next week or next month. Actually set a day and time that you want to have this idea or this project, this plan that you've made up that you want to accomplish. Have it so that as an example, today is, I believe, January the 24th. Well, I make it up in my mind that I want to get it done by January 31st. That's a deadline. And I will accept no other type of action other than January the 31st, unless, because I'm engaged and handling this thing right in the right way, I get finished ahead of schedule. That could happen, and that's a plus, because that's a win-win situation, especially if the project is done properly or the idea is carried out in the right way. So those 5 points that I've just stated can help us to eliminate being a procrastinator. Well, while we're on that subject of procrastination, if you have ever been a procrastinator, you know there are effects of procrastination. For one thing, and I've experienced this myself, procrastination, putting things off, can increase one's stress level. It can cause anxiety. when in recording my shows that I do for a senior's perspective with the twist, there are times when I'm behind schedule and I do get or find stress in my mind, and I do get anxious about getting a program recorded. As a matter of fact, I did not do last week's show. Something came up and I had to put it on the back burner. Wasn't my fault. And as a matter of fact, I apologize to anyone who was expecting last Monday to have a show to look at. Anyway, today is Monday, and we are executing without procrastination, getting the program done for a senior's perspective with a twist. But as I was saying, there are effects of procrastination, and number one is increase of stress and anxiety. You become anxious, and when that happens, because I put it off and started late in trying to complete and finish the idea or the project, it could lead to me making, or you making, errors in trying to complete the project. So you want to be careful that that effect of procrastination doesn't come upon you. Another thing that procrastination, it can cause delay in finishing of the project. Because we put it off, we rush. And soon we realize, I can't speed this thing up. I'm going to have to just simply deal with the time that I have. And when we try to do the project and do it in the right way, so there are not mistakes, that takes time. And if we started late, we may also finish late. Number 3, procrastination can cause loss of opportunities. Because we did not finish the project on time, someone else wanted to use our services. They wanted to see if we could help them. But that opportunity passes when we have to tell them, no, I can't help you because I have to finish this project that I started because I started it late. So, with that being said, you've lost out on an opportunity. The fourth thing it can cause, procrastination, the effect can also lead to not reaching one's goals. Sometimes I've had this where I wanted to do 3 shows in 1 week, three programs in 1 week, and I only ended up doing 1. And why? Because I procrastinated. I started on doing the first project later than I should have. And as a result, I don't have any time for the other 2. So my goal was not met. 3 shows, couldn't do it because I started late. I procrastinated. And as a result, I was only able to do the 1 show and do that on time. So my goal was not met. Not enough time was left to do the 3 shows. Number 5. Believe it or not, but the effects of procrastination could actually ruin a person's career. What do I mean? Mistakes. Because we started late. And if you're working for someone, and or a company or an individual, and you start late, and this person's counting on you and counting on your expertise, but you start late. And then on top of that, you make mistakes. So you started late, you finished late, and add to that mistakes that you made. And the person who hired you, or you were doing a favor for, no longer wants to use your services. So you could ruin your career by the effects of procrastination. Number 6, it could also damage your name. It could damage your reputation. It could cause people to point the finger at you. And the main thing that they remember, even though you did the project for them, is you were late. You made mistakes on their project. They don't appreciate it. And as a result, your reputation is ruined. They no longer want your services. That could go as far as you were known, say in school, as a tutor. And because you put that person whom you were supposed to be tutoring on the back burner, and then when you did tutor them, and it wasn't on time, you made mistakes. They take that information you gave them, they have a test, they do the test, but come to find out, the information you gave them had mistakes in it. So again, that can ruin your reputation, where people will not want to use your services again. The effects of procrastination go far and wide. The best thing to do is start early and on time. Don't delay. That's my final point. Start early and on time, and don't delay. And as a result, you will, if you do this as a regular practice, you will no longer be a procrastinator. You will be an accomplished person concerning whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's being a tutor, whether it's a company. It goes so far as cutting someone's yard, and you told them that you would be there at Monday at 3 p.m. and you finally get there the next day and you're late. And then you go there and find out they had someone else cut their grass because you procrastinated, because you put it off and you didn't take care of your business. So procrastination affects a lot of areas of each one of our lives. And if you want to be successful, if you want to accomplish your goals, then don't be a procrastinator. So with that being said, I thank you for your time. If you like this particular program, we ask that you would hit that subscribe button. If you have a comment that you would like to make, we're open to that. And we say thank you for watching us. And this is Harry, again, from a Seniors with Perspective with a Twist, bidding you a good day. Bye-bye.